Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Kanaka Marnani, and I'm so excited to have you with us today. In this episode, Decoding Carats, we're joined by Mr. Raj Chotrani, the founder of KARATS Jewellery. His entrepreneurial journey actually began in Europe. We're also gonna talk about the story behind building Carats and what it takes to create a trusted jewelry brand. So, in this episode, Decoding Carats will also dive into the fascinating world of gold, from understanding carats and making charges to exploring whether gold is truly a good investment and why it continues to hold such importance around the world. So, whether you're someone who loves jewelry, is curious about investing in gold, or simply enjoys listening to inspiring founder stories, then there's something for you in this conversation. So, without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Raj Chotrani.
Hello, hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Let's start.
So, your entrepreneurial journey actually began in Europe. Can you take us back to that phase of your life and what did you see there that eventually inspired you to build Karat's jewelry?
So in 2024, I went to Germany as an exchange student and I got the Schengen visa. So I explored a lot of European countries. I made friends there. And while I was there, I was looking for some business opportunities as well, which I can, come back to in India, start in India, or maybe start there.
Right.
So I was looking at every commodity, every services which can which through which I can do business. But one thing I found was jewelry. So in India, what I realized, people buy 22 carat, 18 carat, and 9 carat wasn't a thing in 2024.
All right.
And one of my friends was wearing a good piece of chain pendant, and it was looking very awesome. And I simply asked her which carat it is. She said it's 9 carat,
That's interesting.
and I realized we don't have 9 carat in India.
Right.
So I thought, in Europe, people wear jewelry for making it a part of their own body
Definitely.
or daily
Yes.
wear.
Yes.
They don't look the jewelry as, investment purpose, because when they are buying jewelry, they are buying it for themselves.
Yes.
But in India, it's very opposite case. And what I realized, the Western culture is gradually followed in India, and that is where I realized I want to start something in jewelry when I'm back in India. And as soon as I was back, the government gave mandate to 9 carat,
That's
that
amazing.
it can be a BIS hallmark. You can start selling 9 carat jewelry. So I was really happy that the stars were aligned, my business idea. And when I came back to in India, 9 carat was a thing then. I did some more market research. Will Indians accept? And to my surprise, a lot of people had interest in 9 carat. So that is where I thought, let's start this brand and make gold affordable for the masses.
That is so inspiring. Thank you. And every founder has a moment where an idea turns into a business. What gap in the jewelry industry were you trying to solve when you started Karat's Jewelry?
So I like wearing jewelry. So this is, artificial jewelry which I started wearing 6 7 months back, and it was gold plated.
Okay.
Now you
I
will
cannot see gold at all.
there is no gold at all. So that is where I realized that there is some gap, and people are not able to afford gold because the prices has drastically risen in the past few years.
Yes.
And that's where 9 carat falls in. This is a 9 carat ring.
Okay.
I'm wearing this from past 3 months, and the shine is still intact.
Definitely. I
There
can
is
see
no
that.
dent, there are no scratches.
Yes.
It's very good for daily wear. This bracelet is also 9 carat. I'm wearing a chain which is 9 carat. It's a very delicate 2.5 grams 22-inch box chain in 9 carat. And
That.
people, when I'm wearing these jewelry, they are not able to identify which carat it is. So people think it's gold. It's 18 carat, it's 22 carat, because the shine is still like 22 carat, 24 carat
Yes.
jewelry.
Yes.
So I realized that people who cannot afford gold, they are wasting money in demi-fine artificial jewelries. They are paying good 3 4 thousand, then the jewelry is worn off, it's blackened out, and then
Yes.
they have to throw it away. So buy something which has some resale value, right? So
Yes.
9 carat perfectly falls into that place. It gives you affordable prices, and then it has resale value as well. So that is where I realized there is a gap in the market that no one wants to address. But usually, what happens now? Many brands have come into 9 carat,
Right.
and there are some more points which makes carats as a standout brand from them, which we'll be discussing ahead as the
Yes.
flow of
Yes.
the podcast goes on.
So the name itself is very interesting. I love the name Carrots. Why did you choose the name Carrots Jewelry?
So I wanted my jewelry brand to resonate with the industry. So when you write the carat, it's Karat,
Yes.
but when you pronounce it, it's carat.
Yes.
So in plural, it's carrots. So I wanted to do some wordplay with, and nowadays the audience like the brand who are bold enough for them, and this was done something many years back by Apple also. So they named the electronic brand as Apple. So when
Yes.
you Google Apple now, you won't find the real red apple. You'll find an iPhone, an iMac, and that is what my vision is for carrots. When you search for carrots, you'll actually find my brand on the top results.
That's really interesting. And while we're at it, could you please explain what a carat actually means since many people still confuse the terms?
Okay, yes. So 24 carat being the purest form of gold, right? And it is the most softest gold as well, because gold is a very malleable metal. It can bend easily. And then we have 22 carat, which has 91.67% gold. Then we have 18 carat, which has 75% gold. Then 14 carat, which has 58.3% gold. Then we have 9 carat, which has 37.5% gold. So whatever carat you are buying, put that number on top, divide by 24 into 100. You will get the actual gold percentage in it. So 9 divided by 24 into 100 is 37.5.
Oh,
So that is how you can find the gold percentage in your particular jewelry.
that's interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for that. And if someone has never heard of Karat's jewelry before, what would you say that makes the brand different?
So what makes us very different from other brands that we are only 9 carat brand. We do not want to confuse the customers with artificial jewelry, silver jewelry, 18 carat, 22 carat. No doubt, if I start artificial jewelry brand now, it has 300, 400% margins,
Right.
right? But I want to give customers something which has value, and I don't want to misguide them as well in search of profits. So that is why Karat's 9 carat jewelry only provides 9 carat jewelry, and we are very transparent with our pricing. We mimic the live gold rates, and if there is a fall in gold prices, we change our prices daily on our website twice in a day, starting from 11 a.m. in the morning and then 6 p.m. in the evening. So there is a fall in the gold price, you will actually get the benefit of that. We don't want to keep the prices same for the whole day, even
Yes.
if there is a fall in the gold price.
Yes.
So we are very transparent with our pricing, with our making charges. That is what it is very different about Karat's 9 carat jewelry.
That is nice. So, Raj, why should customers trust your brand over hundreds of other jewelry brands in the market?
So our jewelry is BIS hallmarked,
All right.
and even below 2 grams. So what government says if the jewelry is below 2 grams, it's okay not to do a hallmarking. But
Okay.
from our end, it is very important for the for giving the customers that sense of trust. So we do hallmarking even in 500 milligram chains. So the customer knows they're buying a quality product.
Yes.
That is one aspect for trusting us. And then what happens? Many jewelers, they take advantage of your trust. For example, if this jewelry had a stone on it,
Right.
and without stone the weight is 2 grams, with the stone the weight is 2.2 grams, right? They will charge you 2.2 grams into the current gold price and then making charges. But the stone,
Okay.
if it's a CZ stone, it doesn't have any value, significant
Right.
value.
Right. Right.
So in our case, we give the bifurcation to the customers: gross weight 2.2 grams, net weight 2 grams. So you have to pay the money on 2 grams, not on 2.2 grams.
All right.
So that is what another aspect it is. And then we provide delivery to the customers within 3 to 5 working days.
That's
So
really
we are
nice.
taking the risk of holding the stock, so the customers can easily buy it and gift it to their loved ones. We did around 5 lakh sales in last 20-25 days. And what I realized, 90% of the orders were for gifting.
All right.
And that is what our vision is as Karat Jewelry, daily wear and gifting. Because now gifting is a very debatable topic, because the lifafa system which used to happen,
Yes.
it is not there, it's not relevant anymore.
Yes.
People want to gift something which the person can remember of.
Definitely.
So that is where people are starting to gift Karat Jewelry articles, and because of the quick commerce, people are used to instant gratification now. They want the product in their hand within next 10-15 days.
Yes.
So net 10-15 minutes. So many jewelry brands, I was coming to that, they deliver the product in 10-15 days. So that is again a advantage for us, that we provide the jewelry to the customers in 3 to 5 working days. And even before that, if it's a metro city. And in Mumbai, we do one day delivery as well.
All right, that is amazing. So let's start with the basics. We often hear about 9K, 14K, 18K, 22K, and 24K gold. What do these numbers actually mean, and how should someone decide which one is right for them?
So it denotes the purity of the gold, as we discussed earlier. And what is good for you, if you want to invest in gold, just invest. Go for 24 karat gold coins. No doubt you'll pay 3-4% making and 3% GST, but your gold will be in front of your eyes. And if you want to wear a jewelry, then definitely go for 9 karat.
All right.
Because it provides perfect durability, it's scratch resistant, and then it gives you a resale value as well, because it has 37.5% gold. So investment perspective, go for 24 karat. And for daily wear, for wearing the jewelry, go for 9 karat.
Okay, that's interesting. So one thing I keep seeing everywhere is zero making charges. As a consumer, it sounds like you're getting a better deal, but what's the reality behind these offers?
So basically, then there is a terms and conditions star on it as well, that 0% making charges only on diamond jewelry. So making charges is a very important source of income for the jeweler, because people think we make money on gold, but it's not the case. If the prices are 1,30,000, I have to sell my jewelry for 1,30,000.
Yes.
Even if I bought it for 1,50,000.
Yeah.
Right. So making charges is the only source of income for the jewelers. And when someone is telling you, I don't want income from you, I don't want to make profits from you, they're not running some NGO, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So they have their markup either in their gold prices. If the gold prices are 1,35,000, for example, they will sell it for 1,45,000. So they will make money there. Or on diamonds, they have good amount of margins. They can cover the costs from there. So eventually, the customer has to pay.
All right. Why do making charges exist, and are there any hidden aspects that buyers should be aware of?
So I'll give you this gold ring. Convert this into a chain. You cannot do this at home, right?
No.
So we need specialized artisans who are into this field from a lot of years, their experience. And every country is proud of their something of their heritage, of their culture. So India has always been about handmade.
Right.
So majorly Indian jewelry is handmade jewelry. So a lot of efforts goes into it to make that jewelry from a small nugget into a chain, into a ring. No doubt the machinery, AIs are helping, but again it's human direction which helps the jewelry to take some form.
All right.
So when a gold is mined, it goes through a lot of steps, and then what the final outcome is, it goes through a lot of steps, right? So every outcome adds some values in it. So from gold nugget to a jewelry, it's a long cycle,
It's
and
a
that is why
process.
we have to pay making charges to run the houses of the karigars,
All right.
the backbone of the Indian economy, because jewelry industry employs a lot of people who are skilled in this profession.
Definitely. So, gold has always been seen as a safe investment. So, from your perspective, why has gold remained valuable for centuries?
So the paper currency is the newest form of currency. Not the newest, but the credit card, the plastic money is the newest form. But
Yes.
even the paper currency is a very newer form. Back in uh, back in years, gold was used as a currency.
Yes.
And for example, now if I pay you in Malaysian ringgit or Chinese yuan, will you accept it?
I don't think so.
But if I give you gold, will you accept?
Definitely.
Because you can get it easily exchanged from
Yes.
a jeweler, from a bank. So that is why it is there that gold is accepted globally as a standard currency. But US dollars, it was backed by gold in 1950, 60s, and then it stopped getting backed by gold. But till then, US dollars became a world currency, but still the real world currency is gold, because eventually all the central banks have to have some gold in their vault, because if it's not there, the country will collapse. Look at Venezuela, look at Zimbabwe. So gold helps the country in difficult times.
All right. And what are the different ways people can invest in gold today?
They can invest through gold ETF. They can buy physical gold coins. They can buy jewelry. People think gold jewelry is not an investment, but I'll tell you, in 2020, if you bought this ring for a gram, it would have costed you around, in 22 carat, 5,500 for a 1 gram ring. And now, if you go and sell this ring, you will actually get around 13,500, 14,000 rupees.
That's multiple, like.
Yes, so even a gram of jewelry has multiplied. Even with the making charges, you're making money. So eventually, in long run, even jewelry is a good investment, because what happens in Indian mentality, real estate, gold are the primary source of investment from them for them.
Right.
And real estate being very illiquid, it's not liquid, right? You cannot sell your house straight away, but gold can be exchanged, can be kept as a mortgage, and take you can take gold loan as well. So that is why
Yes.
gold as an investment, gold jewelry as an investment, they both are good options. Depends, if you want to wear something, go for gold jewelry. If you just want to keep it in a locker, go for a gold coin, or invest digitally through gold bonds or gold ETFs.
All right, I got it. And many people buy jewelry for emotional reasons, but can jewelry also be considered as an investment?
Like my previous example, even after paying making charges, 20% making charges, you're actually making money on gold, on the gold jewelry, when you go and sell it. But I would say wear gold as an emotion, because this will become a part of your daily life.
Yes.
Because gold as a metal, it does not react with anything.
Yeah.
It's a very shant metal. So it looks good on you. It
Yes.
makes your look very enhanced. Like if I'm wearing this ring, if I take this ring off, my hand will look very off.
Yes, yes.
But with this, it gives me some kind of confidence as well.
Yes.
So people in India always buy gold for emotional reasons, but in tough times, gold actually helps the households. They can, sell their gold off, and it has always been the last resort for Indian households. So it has a mixture of both. But
Yes.
think gold jewelry for an emotional reason first, and definitely it will help you in future in your tough times.
With the rise of lab grown diamonds, many people wonder whether traditional jewelry is changing. While diamonds now have many alternatives, gold doesn't seem to. What makes gold so unique, and why hasn't anything ever replaced it yet?
So I bought this gold plated ring. There is no gold left in it. So people think gold plated is a replacement, but it is not. And coming to the diamonds, diamond is a compound which can be made in a lab with high pressure carbon. And gold is an element. You cannot make an element in house right now, because it will require enormous amount of energy,
Definitely.
and it will not be feasible to actually make gold in a lab. So that is where gold as a metal has not been replaced yet. And diamond, when we look at diamond, the prices of lab grown diamonds and the natural diamonds, they are always declining, because there is technological advancement which is happening.
Yes.
So gold has been there since ages. And when you have all the mined gold collected and you make a block out of it, a square block, it will be just 21 meter cube. So there is very
Okay.
limited supply of gold. But lab grown diamonds can be made, and like you can make millions and billions of lab grown diamond right now.
That's interesting. And here's a question that's been making the headlines lately. Central banks around the world have been buying large amounts of gold. Why is that happening, and what does it tell everyday people about gold's importance today?
So every country wants to be a superpower now, right? So when dollar was accepted as a global currency, it was backed by gold. And then the president decided, we cannot, keep backing it by gold, because gold is limited.
Yes.
So they stopped backing the dollars with gold. And then till then it was, widely accepted. People started accepting dollars. But what is happening right now, people are not able to trust each other's currency. Russia attacked Ukraine, and then US decided to seize their assets
Yes.
in dollars. So if something happens, US can directly use the financial currency as a weapon. So what countries are doing, they're buying gold. So that is why the gold prices has risen sharply. People think Diwali aa gaya, gold badega. No, your 1 gram, 2 gram of purchase cannot move the gold prices unless the central banks who buy gold in tons. They have the power to move the gold prices. And
Definitely.
from past 20 months, Chinese banks have been buying gold. India has been buying gold. Their gold reserves are increasing. and it helps the country to, if you want to become a superpower, your current currency has to be backed by gold, and that is what Chinese are trying to do. They're buying whatever they can in gold, and then they have the plan to make their currency which will be backed by gold. And eventually, if I give you a Chinese yuan which is backed by 1 gram gold, will you accept that currency?
I think if it's backed by gold, I will.
Yes, that is the case. So gold is accepted everywhere.
Yes.
So if the currency is backed by gold, the country will definitely become a superpower. So there is a shift of power between the West to the Asian countries. That is why the gold is very important.
All right, that was so insightful. So Raj, thank you so much for joining us today. It was wonderful getting to hear the story behind Karats, how the journey started in Europe, and how inspiring everything has been lately for you. So thank you once again for taking out the time for us, and I hope you get a lot of success, and I wish all the best to you and the Karats team.
Thank you so much.